Hello and welcome back to my shiny and new Revel & York hangar. It's been a couple of days since I did the last video. I said I would do another one over the weekend showing some ship changes, but I didn't get around to it. I was working all the weekend and I was streaming a lot of racing in the evening, so I didn't really get around to doing it. So this video, just editing this quickly together now. I'm going to do a couple of quick videos. One just showing the few ship changes of the ships I can see in my hangar. I mean, obviously I can't see them all because of the bug. There's a bug. Well, it's not a bug at the moment. As I mentioned in the previous video, each of the hangars is set. You can only have 5 set rooms, so I'm limited to what ships I have. But the one with the biggest changes is the Phoenix, because a lot of stuff is usable now. And I will just gonna go over some of the changes or the things I've noticed in the ships that I have, and then we'll probably do another video a bit afterwards today, which is just showing a bit of the new race mode with me doing a lap and commentating a little bit over it. Okay, so inside the Phoenix, the first thing you notice is the lighting has changed a lot and a lot better, and also the turret. I mean, the turret is actually it's a lot smaller. It's actually, rather than actually having the whole turret that was always down and the chair moved up and down, the chair's up in the ceiling. So as far as the stuff we can use with the table now works. And it actually comes down properly and you can get in it. We've got the shower. That works. You can jump in the shower, shut the door. It's nice and cozy in here. Toilet works. You get it into the nice cozy toilet. You can open the door. You can't sit on the toilet, unfortunately, but you can get in it. It's one of those toilets with the sinks on top, and it also has here, if you look here, you got two. It looks like it's 2 sockets, like 2 power outlets in the toilet. And the beds also work. The top beds, you got these where you got the dark grey bit, you got the ladder that comes out, and it can definitely poke you in the face. If you're standing here, like, can you imagine this, right? You're kind of a bit worse aware from partying all night. You're coming up to get to your bunk. You're standing in front of it. You hit the button to for your bed to come out, and you go, "Whoa! Ouch! That fucking hurts." Yeah, that would really do you an injury. And yeah, in the bed you go. So basically, a lot of these stuff that wasn't usable before, it's all usable now. And there was one nice surprise of something usable that I didn't think would be, and that is this, the fridge. If you look at the fridge, it's got a use now, and you can open it. And you know, you've got some shelves there for food and beers. You got some drawers at the bottom. That is pretty cool. It's not too much else in here that you can do now that's new. I was hoping to find some button somewhere that you could use to turn the screen on, but there's nothing that I've found yet. The water isn't in the hot tub yet, and the second shower has no uses yet, so you can't use this open air shower yet. See, so we still got that to happen, and we still got somewhere to turn the water on in the jacuzzi. I don't know whether or not they're going to have the water in there permanently, permanently in there, or whether there'll be something to turn it on and off. I'm hoping there's a button to turn it on and off, because as I've said plenty of times when I'm streaming, whenever I show the ship around, what I'm hoping to do is having this used rather than it's an entertainment center. So as well as a hot tub, I will also intend on using it as like a stripper pole. Stick a stripper pole in the middle of here and entertain like rich businessmen as they come and visit the ship. The captain's toilet doesn't work, which is kind of silly because the other ones works. So it looks like they've made all the usables at the front part of the ship. But those are the changes in the actual constellation. The 350R here and the M50 don't look too much different. The only difference we got with these, since they were in the hangar before, is you've actually got the weapons mounted on the wings now. The M50 is actually incorrect. I think it's got 2 Class 1 badges under here, and I believe it's supposed to have 2 Class 2s rather than Class 1s, and it's also supposed to have 4 missiles. I believe it's 4 missiles it houses, but at the moment there's no missiles on it. The M50 the 350R, there's not any real change. The Cutlass, there's no real visible change. The Hornet, there is. This is a Super Hornet, and with the change with this patch, they took out a lot of the gimbaled weapons at the front, so the weapons are no longer gimbaled with the new targeting mechanics. But So for the Hornet, they've actually installed the canard turret, which is what for the Super Hornet here, which wasn't on it before. So you've basically got 2 guns, one on each wing. You got 2 guns in the turret at the top. You got your 2 neutron cannons in the nose, and you've got this canard turret, which has got 2 more badges in it. So it's 8 guns total inside this Hornet, and that's pretty damn. That is pretty damn impressive. The only other ships we have in here are the Aurora LN, which has seen no visible change at all with the patch, because it was fine before, and the Miss, which has no change either. But the Avenger, which is the last ship that I'm actually visible at the moment, there isn't anything new as far as the modeling is concerned, but it is working again. So as you see, we do have the wheels back that were bugged, that were missing, and we can also get back into the Avenger. You've got these stasis pods. You used to be able to open these. You can't open them anymore. But you can, you can head back out into the front area here where you got the bed. You got a button here to open up the bed, and you can climb in it. But there's nothing new visually internally. It's just a matter of fact that they've actually changed it so you can actually get in it now. They are actually changing this. I mean, obviously we know there's variants of Aurora variants coming in the future, or Avenger variants, sorry, coming in the future. I believe on a reverse averse show somewhere, I believe it was kind of mentioned. I think it's Travis that mentioned it, that there was going to be free. If there are going to be free, I kind of expect one of them to be like this one that we have here, which could be like a bounty hunting ship or a prison transport vessel, which has the stasis pods at the back. We'll potentially have the trainer variant, which has the second seat at the front, like the very first version of the Aurora that we saw. And the third one, potentially, I'm not sure what the third one would be. Not entirely sure. Maybe a specific combat variant, maybe a dedicated combat variant. But yeah, I mean, as far as the ships I can see in my hangar at the moment, the ones that are displaying, those are really the only changes I've noticed yet. So I'm going to finish this up here, and this is going to try to keep this pretty short just to get it done. And hopefully there should be another video a bit later, which is talking about the racing mode a little bit. Now I've actually had a couple of days to play it. Thank you for watching, and feel free to comment and like.